Meanwhile, Seoul's special envoy to Moscow returns home after completing his diplomatic mission, meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Boosting bilateral economic ties and ways to solve North Korea's nuclear issue were core discussion topics. Lee Ji-won shares with us what was covered during the 5-day trip.
Seoul's special envoy to Russia's Young-gil is back from his 5-day trip on Friday. Arriving at Incheon International Airport, Song said that through his meetings with President Putin and other officials, he was able to establish a basis for trust and an atmosphere for a successful bilateral summit. He also added that the two sides established a consensus that Russia plays a crucial role in solving North Korea's nuclear threats. On Wednesday, Song met Russian President Vladimir Putin for less than an hour at the Kremlin. He delivered South Korean President Moon Jae-in's handwritten letter, and the two discussed a wide variety of issues, including economic cooperation and denuclearizing Pyongyang. In their talk, President Putin emphasized that the North's nuclear issue can never be solved through war. Also that sanctions are not only limited in their ability to change the North, but that they also affect ordinary North Koreans, which could create humanitarian problems. He suggested solving the problem through dialogue, including the long-stalled six-party talks. And he had a question for Song. Would Seoul be willing to send a special envoy to Pyongyang to find out Kim Jong-un's intentions and the situation in the North? To that, Song answered yes. The two also share their thoughts on boosting economic ties, including a possible free trade agreement with the Eurasian Economic Union. There was also a resource project on the table, a pipeline to bring gas from Russia through North Korea to South Korea, plus the so-called Najin-Kasan Railway project to promote trade between South Korea, the North, and Russia. Those projects had been on hold due to tensions between the two Koreas. Song said Presidents Moon and Putin share similar visions and that they'll discuss the projects in detail at their first meeting. The two are expected to meet at the G20 summit in Hamburg in July, as well as the Eastern Economic Forum to be held in September in Vladivostok. Lee Ji-won, Arirang News.